In a world that often feels relentless and chaotic, have you ever wondered how ancient wisdom could offer guidance to help us stay calm, grounded, and focused? Imagine ending each night in a state of profound clarity and peace, feeling resilient, ready, and prepared for whatever challenges await the next day. The Stoics believed that we could cultivate a meaningful life, not through grand accomplishments or riches, but through simple, intentional practices. These practices are habits, and by embracing a Stoic nightly routine, you can fortify your mind, cultivate resilience, and find tranquility even amidst life's storms. Each night offers an opportunity to step back, reflect, and prepare for the day ahead. The Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius lived by daily rituals that helped them manage their emotions, control their actions, and stay true to their values. By integrating these habits, you too can find the strength and calm that Stoicism promises. Here, we'll explore 7 practices rooted in Stoic wisdom, each designed to prepare you for a life of purpose, virtue, and inner peace. And the best part? We've saved the most transformative habit for last. Stay with us, and let's begin this journey into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. 1. Relax and sleep well. Your first task each night is simple yet profound. Relax, let go, and sleep well. In Stoicism, sleep is not merely an indulgence, it is a necessity, a vital period of restoration that prepares you to face the next day with strength and clarity. How often do you view sleep as essential to your well-being and not just something you do when your body is too tired to go on? The Stoics, especially Seneca, understood that the mind and body must rest for the soul to remain calm and collected. Sleep is your sanctuary, your time to rejuvenate. But to sleep well, you must first calm your mind. Begin with a few deep breaths. Feel each inhalation bring peace, and each exhalation release the tension of the day. As you breathe, consider this. What concerns can you set aside for tomorrow? What worries can you leave in today? When you realize that worries only weigh you down, you can let them slip away and enter a state of tranquility. One powerful Stoic concept is ataraxia, or tranquility of the mind. To achieve this, you might focus on your core values or reflect on what truly matters. Remind yourself that while life presents endless challenges, not all require a reaction from you. Imagine a lake, calm and unmoved, no matter the winds around it. This is the stillness you aim to cultivate before bed. For some, a brief meditation on gratitude can bring about ataraxia. What moments today filled you with gratitude? What small victories did you achieve? Reflecting on these thoughts helps you find peace in the present moment, grounding your mind and setting aside the noise of the world. This tranquility is a reminder that happiness is not found in the events of the day, but in how we view and interpret them. Stoicism teaches that each day is a part of a larger journey, and sleep is not an end but a continuation of that journey. As you rest, your mind organizes, digests, and prepares for what's next. With each breath, with each release, you are building resilience. You are nurturing a well of strength that you can draw upon tomorrow. As you drift into sleep, remember that tomorrow is unknown, a part of the grand unfolding of fate. Are you ready to face it with courage and purpose? Will you let go of today so you can meet tomorrow fully present and prepared? In closing the day with calm, you pave the way for a new beginning each morning. Now that your mind and body are at peace, let's move to the next essential nightly habit of Stoicism, reflecting on your day. 2. Review your day. As your day draws to a close, take a few minutes to review your actions, decisions, and thoughts. This nightly reflection is not a time to judge yourself harshly or dwell on mistakes. It is a time to learn, to grow, and to realign with your values. The Stoic philosopher Seneca practiced this habit diligently, examining his day to understand how well he had adhered to the principles of wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. Are you ready to confront yourself honestly, to observe without judgment, and to learn from each experience? Reviewing the day allows you to see the moments when you acted in alignment with your values, and the times when you may have strayed. Start by asking yourself, what did I do well today? Consider the small victories. Perhaps you handled a difficult conversation with patience or maintained focus on your work despite distractions. Recognize and celebrate these moments. Stoicism teaches us that virtue lies not in grand gestures, but in consistent actions that reflect our true character. Then, ask yourself, what could I have done better? Acknowledge any shortcomings, not with regret, but with a commitment to improvement. The Stoic path is not one of perfection, but of steady progress. Reflect on what led you to make certain choices. Was there impatience in your tone? Did frustration cloud your judgment? Observing these patterns brings awareness, helping you to make different choices tomorrow. In this habit, humility becomes a guide. We are imperfect beings, yet capable of remarkable growth. By seeing your day with clear eyes, you strengthen your resolve to become a little better each day. Stoicism encourages this acceptance, urging us not to be weighed down by past mistakes, but to learn from them and let them go. Do you find yourself clinging to regrets? Are you ready to release them, to embrace each mistake as a lesson rather than a flaw? Writing down your thoughts brings even greater clarity. Use a journal or notebook to answer these questions. What did I learn today? How can I apply this lesson tomorrow? This record will become a powerful tool over time, revealing patterns, strengths, and areas of growth. In a year, you'll look back and see how each day, each small effort, added up to meaningful change. This habit of review is the foundation of resilience. By practicing nightly reflection, you build a roadmap for personal growth rooted in Stoic values. You remind yourself that today's achievements and challenges are steps on a longer journey. A journey of becoming, of strengthening, of aligning with your highest self. Are you ready to be your own teacher, to reflect honestly, and to commit to self-improvement? As you close your journal, you prepare your mind for the next day, ready to approach it with fresh insight and purpose. Next, let's explore a powerful Stoic practice that helps us live with intention, detaching from external things. 3. Detach from external things. As the night settles in, reflect on what truly lies within your control and what does not. This habit of detachment, central to Stoic philosophy, is a reminder to free yourself from the bonds of external circumstances, wealth, status, others' opinions, and even fleeting pleasures. Stoicism teaches that our joy and sorrow should not depend on things beyond our power, for only by mastering our minds can we attain lasting peace. Are you holding on to anything today that lies outside your sphere of control? Are you prepared to let go? One effective practice for this habit is negative visualization, a technique the Stoics used to confront the worst-case scenario. Imagine for a moment losing something you value deeply, your possessions, your reputation, or even the relationships you cherish. What would you do? Would you find a way to endure and grow despite it? This exercise is not meant to fill you with fear, but rather to build a resilience that comes from within. By envisioning loss, you prepare your mind to face life's uncertainties with calm acceptance. The purpose is not to anticipate misfortune, but to strengthen your ability to remain grounded should it come. How often do we let our happiness depend on things we cannot control? We tell ourselves we will be happy once we achieve a certain goal, receive recognition, or gain something we desire. Yet the Stoics taught that happiness must be self-generated, a product of inner harmony rather than external fortune. Ask yourself, how would I respond if I lost something dear to me? Could I still find joy, still hold on to my values, still cultivate peace? This reflection on detachment is a lesson in freedom. External things, wealth, status, and even relationships are impermanent by nature. Clinging to them makes us vulnerable, our peace subject to forces beyond our will. Instead, the Stoic path offers an alternative. Find peace within by valuing only what is truly yours to control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. As Epictetus said, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Will you choose to make your happiness immune to the unpredictability of fate? At night, in quiet solitude, visualize the things you treasure most. Imagine life without them, not with despair, but with acceptance. Realize that if you were to lose them, you could endure, that you would find strength within yourself to carry on. This mindset isn't about indifference, but about resilience. It is a preparation of the heart, a reminder that your true worth lies not in what you possess, but in how you respond to life. With each passing night, this practice of detachment strengthens you. You learn to value things for their place in your life, but to let them go without sorrow if they must pass. This is the core of Stoic freedom, a state where nothing external can disturb the peace of your inner world. As you complete this nightly exercise, ask yourself, am I ready to let go of what I cannot control? Am I prepared to face tomorrow with an open hand, unattached and unburdened? By answering these questions, you liberate yourself from the world's demands, gaining the power to walk freely through life, confident and self-reliant. Having released external attachments, we are now prepared to face the profound reality that drives all Stoic contemplation, our own mortality. Let's explore this next. 4. Meditate on mortality. As the quiet of night surrounds you, consider one of Stoicism's most profound practices, meditating on mortality. To some, this may seem a somber or unsettling habit, yet the Stoics embraced it as a source of liberation and strength. Memento mori, remember you will die, was a guiding principle that freed them from the illusions of permanence and the distractions of trivial pursuits. Are you ready to face the reality of your own mortality? Are you prepared to use it as a force to shape a life filled with purpose and gratitude? Death is inevitable, a truth that lies at the heart of Stoic thought. But this truth is not meant to instill fear. Instead, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence and, therefore, its value. By reflecting on the limited nature of our time, we are freed to focus on what truly matters. Imagine, for a moment, that tonight is your last on earth. How would that awareness shape your view of today's actions? Would certain worries still seem important? Would you feel content with how you spent your day? Would you have regrets? The Stoics believed that living with the awareness of mortality brings clarity and courage. By contemplating death, we strip away distractions, realizing that many of the things we chase are fleeting. Instead of fearing death, ask yourself, how can the knowledge of my impermanence help me live more fully, more meaningfully? Consider the relationships in your life, the dreams you hold, the values you uphold. Are you living in alignment with them, or have you allowed trivial matters to cloud your path? This practice of meditating on mortality does not diminish the joys of life, but intensifies them. Imagine if each night you reminded yourself that tomorrow is uncertain, and every moment with loved ones, every sunset, every small joy is a gift. With this perspective, life's smallest pleasures become sources of immense gratitude. Each interaction gains a richness that comes from understanding it may be your last. Does this awareness frighten you, or does it encourage you to seize the day with both hands? Stoicism teaches that we cannot control the length of our life, but we can control its depth and meaning. To live well is to understand that we are given a finite amount of time and to use each day with intention. Reflecting on mortality is not about counting days, but about making each day count. If you were to leave this world tonight, what would you want to be remembered for? Would you be proud of the life you led? These are questions that, while sobering, empower you to live with integrity and clarity. Each night as you lie in bed, consider what aspects of your day reflect the person you strive to become. What legacy are you building with your actions and words? Meditating on mortality does not dwell on fear or sorrow, but rather serves as a guide, helping you to strip away illusions and focus on a life of purpose, service, and virtue. By accepting the inevitability of death, you awaken to the beauty of each breath, each interaction, each opportunity to be present. As you close this nightly reflection, Embrace the peace that comes from accepting life's impermanence. With a heart free from fear, you are ready to face each new day fully alive and aware of what truly matters. Are you prepared to live each day with intention, knowing that time is limited? With this awareness, let us turn to another practice that will guide you toward wisdom and resilience: immersing yourself in Stoic literature. 5. Read Stoic literature. As you prepare to enter the quiet realm of sleep, dedicate a few moments to absorbing the wisdom of the Stoics. Reading Stoic literature each night is not only a practice of learning, but also a reinforcement of principles that will serve you in both challenging and ordinary moments. These writings by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus are more than words on a page. They are insights born from lives lived in pursuit of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. Can you imagine the impact that a few lines of ancient wisdom might have on your perspective? A short passage from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, for instance, can offer profound insights. Aurelius wrote this personal diary to remind himself of Stoic principles, reinforcing his duty to live virtuously, despite the immense challenges of being an emperor. These reflections, humble and grounded, remind us that life's most significant battles are often internal. Reading his words helps us remember that true strength comes not from outward power, but from mastering oneself. Are you willing to journey inward to face your own challenges with the fortitude of a Stoic? The habit of reading Stoic texts can be brief. Even a few lines can offer a steadying influence. Choose a quote that resonates and let it settle in your mind. How might this perspective guide your actions tomorrow? Seneca's letters, for example, cover themes like friendship, anger, and resilience, providing practical advice that remains relevant. Stoicism teaches us that life's core challenges do not change with time. Our emotions, relationships, and pursuits remain as complex today as they were in ancient Rome. Can the wisdom of Seneca's words help you see your current challenges in a different light? Another benefit of nightly reading is its role in reinforcing the Stoic values you aim to embody. In moments of difficulty, the words of Stoic philosophers act as an anchor. Epictetus taught that external events do not disturb us. Only our interpretation of them does. When you read this, you are reminded that in any situation, you retain the power to choose your response. Are you able to let this wisdom reshape the way you view daily irritations and setbacks? Reading Stoic literature is not about memorizing principles, but about allowing them to shape your perspective and actions. Each night as you read, you are adding to a mental toolkit of virtues and perspectives that will serve you in real life. Whether dealing with adversity, making decisions, or managing emotions, Stoic texts remind you that you are capable of living with integrity, resilience, and calm. Stoicism does not promise a life free from hardship. Rather, it equips you with the tools to face such moments with strength and equanimity. Let each reading session become a moment of quiet reflection, a chance to let go of the day's noise and ground yourself in enduring principles. Stoic literature invites you to go beyond mere understanding, encouraging you to embody these principles, to live them. As you turn each page, ask yourself, am I living in alignment with these values? How can I bring this wisdom into my daily actions? With this nightly practice, you deepen your connection to Stoic thought, making it a lived philosophy rather than an abstract idea. As you put down the book or journal, feel the weight of ancient wisdom guiding you. This nightly encounter with Stoic literature sharpens your mind, strengthens your resolve, and prepares you to face life with a calm and resilient heart. Now that you've absorbed the teachings of the Stoics, let's move to the next essential nightly practice, centering on purpose, which is the guiding force behind all meaningful actions. 6. Focus on your purpose. As night envelops you, take a moment to reflect on a powerful question. What is my purpose? For the Stoics, purpose is not a vague ideal but a clear, guiding force that directs every action, decision, and thought. To live a life of meaning is to live in alignment with this purpose, consciously aware of one's role in the greater whole. Do you understand your purpose? Are your daily actions in service of that deeper calling? The Stoic practice of prosos, or attentiveness, is the habit of constantly checking in with one's purpose and ensuring alignment with it. To be attentive is to remain present and mindful, observing the intentions behind your actions and the impact they have on yourself and others. Each night, as you settle down, ask yourself questions that realign your focus. What is my purpose? How have I pursued it today? These reflections sharpen your vision, bringing clarity to where your energy should be directed and helping you cut through the distractions of daily life. In Stoicism, purpose is not self-centered but interconnected. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about humanity's shared purpose, reminding us that we are all part of a cosmic order, linked by duty and responsibility to one another. When you contemplate your purpose, consider this larger picture. What are you here to contribute? How do your actions serve the world around you? Your purpose may not need to be grand or monumental. Often, it lies in how you fulfill even the smallest responsibilities with sincerity and care. Each day's actions accumulate over a lifetime, forming the legacy you leave behind. When you approach life with purpose, you bring meaning to every interaction, every task, every challenge. Imagine each day as a piece of a larger puzzle, a step toward a destination that only you can see. If you lose sight of this destination, you risk wandering aimlessly. But by refocusing on your purpose each night, you reorient yourself, ready to meet tomorrow with clarity and intent. Stoicism teaches that purpose requires discipline and sacrifice. There will be times when distractions tempt you or when pursuing your purpose feels challenging. By reviewing your purpose nightly, you strengthen your resolve to stay on course, building resilience to withstand these obstacles. Ask yourself, what challenges did I face today that tested my purpose? Did I remain true to my mission, or did I allow external distractions to sway me? This nightly reflection is an opportunity to recalibrate, to forgive yourself for any missteps, and to prepare for the day ahead with renewed focus. Purpose-driven living is not about perfection. It is about commitment. Every day presents a chance to come closer to your ideals, and every night is an opportunity to refocus and strengthen your dedication. As you drift towards sleep, let your purpose settle in your mind. Hold it close, allowing it to anchor you, guiding you in thought and action. Remember that life's challenges are not barriers, but pathways to understanding your true strength and character. When you live with purpose, each day brings you closer to a life of virtue and fulfillment. With this renewed sense of purpose, we move to the final Stoic habit, a practice that forms the bedrock of self-mastery, cultivating self-discipline. 7. Practice self-discipline. The final nightly habit is a cornerstone of Stoicism, self-discipline. The Stoics believed that true freedom and power come from within, from the ability to control one's impulses, emotions, and actions. Self-discipline is the art of mastering oneself, a strength that equips you to navigate life's challenges with clarity, wisdom, and resilience. As you close your day, consider, how disciplined was I today? Did I act in line with my values, or was I swayed by impulses and distractions? In Stoicism, self-discipline is not a restriction, but a path to true freedom. When you control your desires and reactions, you become less vulnerable to external influences. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-Stoic philosopher, taught that the key to a virtuous life lies in choosing what is right over what is easy. Each night, take a moment to evaluate the choices you made throughout the day. Did you prioritize what is noble, or did you give in to comfort and convenience? Self-discipline is about small, consistent actions that align with your principles. It could mean choosing to wake up early, exercise, speak kindly, or resist unnecessary indulgences. Each of these choices is a practice in willpower, a reminder that true power lies in mastering oneself. When you review these moments each night, you reinforce a commitment to growth, one decision at a time. Stoicism teaches that these daily acts of discipline are cumulative. They shape your character, building a foundation of strength that will serve you in both calm and storm. The journey of self-discipline is not about deprivation, but about choosing the lasting over the fleeting. Seneca wrote that the wise person finds pleasure in moderation and sees excess as a barrier to inner peace. Each night, ask yourself, did I indulge in anything that was unnecessary? Did I exercise restraint? Or did I let my desires dictate my actions? Recognize these moments, not with judgment, but with the resolve to improve. The Stoic path is one of steady progress, not perfection. As you contemplate your day, consider ways to strengthen your discipline tomorrow. Perhaps it means setting a specific goal, like avoiding distractions for an hour or practicing patience in a difficult situation. These small commitments, honored consistently, create a ripple effect, cultivating a disciplined mind and a resilient spirit. This nightly reflection reminds you that you possess the power to shape your own destiny through conscious, intentional actions. Self-discipline brings stability to your life, grounding you amidst the noise and temptations of the world. When you master yourself, you become immune to fleeting influences and external pressures. Imagine the strength of waking up each day free from the sway of impulses, able to act with purpose and clarity. By committing to self-discipline nightly, you cultivate a mind that is calm, a heart that is steady, and a spirit that is unshakable. As you end this nightly reflection, hold close the knowledge that you are the author of your own story. Each decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to a life of virtue and fulfillment. Are you ready to shape a life of strength and purpose, to become the best version of yourself through discipline? With this final habit, you have embraced the essence of Stoicism, building a nightly routine that strengthens your character, aligns you with your purpose, and prepares you to face each day with resilience and grace. By practicing these 7 nightly Stoic habits, you align yourself with the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, achieving resilience, clarity, and a deep sense of peace. Each habit is a step toward a life of purpose, where challenges are met with calm and virtue guides every action. Remember, Stoicism is not about perfection. It's about steady progress, about becoming a little better each day. If you found this exploration valuable, take a moment to reflect on which habit resonates most with you. What will you start implementing tonight? Let us know in the comments which habit speaks to your journey. And if you wish to deepen your path in Stoicism, subscribe, like, and share this with others who seek a life of inner peace and resilience. Thank you for watching, and may you find strength, peace, and purpose in each night's reflection. Be stoic, be resilient, and let each day bring you closer to your best self.